Here's the multiple. This is what we're going to try. I am feeling mauve. I love a cool toned, deep shade pink. So this is it on the box. I don't know if you guys can see, it's actually very pretty on the box. This is it in the tube. I'm a little scared. It looks ashy. We're gonna try. Goes on like a cream. Okay, where are you though? Okay, are you gonna show up? Okay, there we go, there we go. I don't know. Let's blend her out. Blend her out. There's like a richness that is missing. Yeah, it looks ashy. Oh gosh, this is what happens when you order online. Yeah, no, Let's add. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have to go through all of this. This is a lot, right? For $50. This is a lot. Let's see. Looks like I played in sidewalk chalk. This in the multiple, so I should be able to put this on my lips. Oh, mother of pearl. It's not gonna work. I'll be back. All right. So I'm here at Sephora to return this chalk and see if there's anything that's actually in my color. Cute. This is a weird way to start my video. I am at my favorite place. If you guys know, you know, which is the District, aka Sephora. This is a weird way to start my video. I should be sitting at my desk doing my makeup. But this is what happens when you blind buy off the internet. So I had to come to my happy place, Sephora, and exchange that NARS multi-stick. We're going to discuss that when we get back home. But right now I'm sitting here sipping my matcha, and I will see you guys back at my desk. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia, and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, supporters, and subscribers, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy the content. And to all of my returning viewers, supporters, and subscribers, welcome back, guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. You guys saw it. It was a mess. Okay, I tried the NARS, what is it? Multiple Soft Blur Blush Stick for cheeks, eyes, and lips. I love a good multi-purpose makeup beauty product, especially at the price points that majority of the brands are now starting to put their prices at. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. If they advertise, right, that it's for medium, deep complexions, and what I mean by advertised is not only do they have fair complected models wear the makeup, they also have women, guys, humans that look like me that wears the product, but when we buy it, it's ashy. It's giving sidewalk chalk. That's why in the beginning we had the little walkthrough Sephora. I had to make it make sense because $45, nobody in this economy has that type of money to throw away. But nevertheless, I returned with some goodies and we are going to get dead off into them. But first things first. It's Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I hope everyone is having a great start to their weekend. I know I am. I just poured me a tad bit of a cocktail. Have any of you guys had the XXL wine? It's not wine. I don't know what this is. It's not wine. This is no more than about an ounce and a half. That's all I need, because by the end of this video, I'm probably going to be singing show tunes. And guess what? That's okay. That is okay. It is Friday. We earned the right to have us a little cocktail, to be able to relax, unwind from the week. So yeah. That's not wine. I don't care what anybody says. But first things first, I'm going to start with Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum. I'm so upset. I recently went away for a week. Upcoming vlog, make sure you guys tune in. It's awesome. It was a family little visit, and I took this with me. I didn't even know that it spilled out in my makeup bag. And I literally was just at Sephora. I could have purchased me another one. I didn't realize it until I got back home and sat down to do this video. So looks like a Sephora visit again is in the works, but it will not be today. I literally just got in. I still have my matcha from earlier. So yeah, no, I'm not going back out today. This is the first product that I actually exchanged that NARS crayon stick for. This is the Underpainting Face Highlight and Contour Palette by Mary Phillips. This one retailed for $64, and there are 3 shades that this one comes in. I got deep, whereas they also offer, let's see, light and medium. Now, as I just stated, I love a good old multi-purpose face product, so I am hoping that this one delivers. I'm not new to underpainting. I actually do prefer it, if I'm being honest. I just feel like when I sit down to do my makeup, if I've underpainted, that has cut down dramatically the time that I will need to spend after applying my foundation, trying to get my contour and concealers and face color correctors properly. All of that is already done, and then you just sparingly apply your foundation or your skin tint on top. Okay, so here we go, and this is what it looks like. I am pretty excited to get into this one. I was not familiar with Mary Phillips before this. I'm not even gonna hold y'all and lie and sit here and say, oh, that's my girl, I couldn't wait. I didn't know what the hell I was waiting for. I'd never heard of Mary Phillips prior to this palette. But if all goes well, hey Mary, you got a new fan. So we have this shade here, which is the color corrector We have these two here, which are the highlight, and then we have a contour, or actually both of these are contours. So I am just going to, let's see, what brush do I want to use? I am going to use, for this, I feel like it's only right to use like flat brushes, and then you blend out as need be. Okay, I'm going to use this It Cosmetics brush. This is for foundation, but it's a very flat, dense brush that I feel like will properly move the product around. I'm going to first apply the color corrector. And it's kind of creamy, which is nice. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I feel like it's subtle, but it's definitely there. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my concealer. For that one, I'm going to use a Morphe M224 brush, and I'm going to use highlight 1. Now, I will say I'm used to using a lighter concealer, but this one will work. Yep, I'm used to a lighter one. That's okay. We will make do. Yeah, for this one, like literally it's blending in with my with my complexion. Now this one I'm going a bit heavier on. If you're someone that prefers a more natural finish, more natural results, like your skin but better, you know, maybe a makeup application that has you looking refreshed and awake, and maybe not so much that your makeup is clockable, this palette may be for you. Unless you purchase the second one, which was, what is that one? Medium. And that way you can kind of mix and match the shades. Because this is definitely, yeah, this is definitely matching a little bit too much. If I were going for more of a dramatic look, of which I'm not, so this is nice. Just put some here. So let's chat. How was everyone's week? Did we do anything amazing? Did we buy anything amazing? Who's getting ready for fall? How about that? Any new purchases for fall? As for me, I am actually just winding down from a family road trip. I went to visit my son and his wife and daughter all the way in Tennessee, on the other side of the country. And let me tell you, I had a ball. I had never been to Tennessee, and I had a ball. They were also expecting their second daughter. So I was there for her birth, which was amazing. Very life-changing, to say the least. So yeah, I am just personally coming down off of that high. It was one of those kind of tear jerkers when it was time for me to leave. I didn't want to leave. The tears were flowing. So yeah, it was nice. Then when I came home, I returned to work, which is always nice. Then I just got back on my newfound obsession, which is shopping fragrances online. And I just want to give you guys a shout out. I received so much support on my fragrance video. You guys are simply amazing. Like, I really, really appreciate you all. I did not expect that video to do as well as it did. I learned some things. So thank you to everyone that showed me grace and, you know, helped me with pronunciations and things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been back on since back home. Work and the occasional fragrance purchase, which I am awaiting 2 more fragrances as we speak. I fear I've unlocked a new obsession with the fragrances. And now I'm going to take, let's do, yeah, it's so subtle. It's very interesting because I can see it, but I feel as though it may not be translating well on camera. Like, if that makes sense, it's that subtle and that close to my complexion. So I don't know. Like, the dark is giving medium for me. Maybe I should have went to medium, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have went to medium, but it's okay. We're going to make this work. I'm now going to go in with the contour. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Let's use contour number 2. Oh, okay. There is some pigment. Maybe not contour 2. Let's go in with contour 1. Yeah, Tennessee was rather different. I've never been. I always wanted to go. Definitely wanted to go to Nashville. Like, Nashville, that's, anytime someone mentions Tennessee, you normally hear Memphis or Nashville. I went to Memphis too, and oh my gosh, I mean, oh, the emotions, just going there and, you know, knowing the history. So I'm still working on that vlog, and I hope you guys will watch and support that one as well. I don't foresee it being long because, you know, it was more or less family time. I hadn't seen my granddaughter or my son and daughter-in-law in quite some time, so it's not so much like me out and about doing all of the things. It's more or less family time. Since I always talk about them on my channel, I wanted to like bring you guys along and, you know, kind of let you see me not sitting here doing makeup, if that makes sense. But yeah, Memphis, it was quite an experience. And like driving through not Nashville, but driving through Tennessee in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I am definitely not in Nevada. I am deep in the heart of the country where the reception is bad, the trees are beautiful, and the hills are hilly. Yeah, that's what it gave. And now I'm just going to take this and apply, let's do a bit of contour 1 and 2 up here. And I know some people, like I said, may underpaint and it's a little bit more dramatic. I've had my moments. I'm just working with what I have. I don't want to dig so deep into the pan here that I use a little bit too much product. And I mean, hello, this was $64. So do with that what you will. I'm going to suggest, if you apply this palette lightly as I'm doing, maybe go in with a skin tint so that your underpainting does not get lost in the application of like a heavy, medium to full coverage foundation. If you're going to use a heavy foundation, I would say definitely make sure you know your angles, you know exactly where you applied your underpainting product, and make sure that you apply your foundation around those areas so that the foundation complements it and it does not take away from it. I'm gonna need Amazon to hurry up because my package was supposed to be here yesterday and they sent me an email in the middle of the night apologizing that it was delayed, and then they said it would be here this morning and it's still not here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No ma'am, no ham. I don't like that. Now that we have the underpainting product on, I'm going to apply my blush. This fall, I'm wanting to do more like natural nude colors, if that makes sense. When I returned the NARS product, the sales associate, she was trying to sell me on like one of the berry toned ones. And I don't know if it's just me, but as a Black woman, I'm over, you know, the go-to, especially for fall. It has to be berry, right? It has to be berry. It has to be berry. Like, says who, right? And she goes, oh, well, I think this one would look so amazing on your skin tone, or I think, you know, the vibrant red would look good on your skin tone. I used to model, like for real model, and I know what that means. If all else fails, let's go to a burgundy, a red, or, you know, like a berry toned. And to me, for me, that gets kind of played out. It's only so long you can do like a berry toned, you know, cheek, or in this case, multi-stick, and it gives, you know, what it needs to give without it just feeling very repetitious. And it was like across all the brands, just get a berry tone, just get a berry tone. No, like y'all step your game up when it comes to actually producing product that works universally. Now, if it's not for us, simply say that and I'll be okay, you know? But to have it marketed towards everybody and you just hit me with the, oh, just use the berry. Girl, no, you use the berry. So in terms of blush, what I picked up was, and I love this product down. I own one already. This is by Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Spiced Latte. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. So this is going to be my blush. And I'm just going to apply, this is just like a regular Smegler Real Techniques brush. Not using my regular blush brush because this is more of like a cream, whereas I use that brush primarily for powder formulas. All right, girls, here we go. Exactly. Exactly. Everything for us does not need to be berry. I love Danessa Myricks so much. I just do. Oh my gosh. She is amazing. This is nice. Oh, that is nice. I love this. And I'm not even going to hold y'all. I was afraid in the store. Like, okay, are you sure this is going to show up? And it is. And I'm applying it kind of heavy. You know, right now there's the great debate about blush blindness. What are you guys thinking about that? Some people are, oh no, you know, it makes you look like a clown. Others are like, finally, because I don't know when to stop, or finally, because it's my favorite portion of makeup. I've been in the middle. I have been one that likes a very subtle, in the background, makes no noise, sit in the corner, know their place type of blush. And then I've been one that just loves a very vibrant, standout blush, to where the blush is the star of the show and everything else is, the blush is David Ruffin and the rest of my makeup is the rest of the Temptations. That is stunning. I really like that blush toned. Oh my gosh. Spiced Latte. I'm loving that. So now that I have my underpainting on, I have my blush on that I love. Oh, that blush is so good. It literally gives a brown girl flushed look. I love that. Ooh. So now that I have this on, this is so good. But Danessa never misses. She just does it. Oh, that's good. Yep. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go in with a product that is rather lightweight, only because I applied such a light layer of the underpainting. I want to see how well it performs under something very light and not get lost in the sauce with the medium to full coverage foundation. I'm going to use Tower 28. This is their SunnyDays Broad Spectrum SPF Tinted Sunscreen Moisturizer. This is in shade 55. It'll be down here at the bottom. Let's get this on and see how well it works with the underpaint. And since it's such a lightweight product, I'm not going to use a dense brush. I'm going to use one that kind of let me manipulate it as I need to. So I'm not going to use my traditional foundation brush for this. Which one do I want to use? Okay. I'm going to use, this is a It Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Foundation Brush. I love this one because the bristles are firm, but they're not. They are, you know, able to be manipulated. You can do what you need to do. So, and I'm going to do this in small sections. And normally what I do down here when I apply my color corrector is I set it with powder to kind of tone down the orangeness. I didn't have to do that this time. I did not have to do that this time. So we're already looking up because that's one additional step I did not have to do. Now, will it come back to bite me? We'll see. Let's hope not. Okay, and the next product I'm going to apply. This is from Too Faced. This is their Chocolate Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. Now, I could have applied this under the layer of foundation, but I tried this in the store and it was stunning, okay? And I kind of wanted to stand out a little bit. Oh, this smells like chocolate. So good. This color is Chocolate Mocha. Oh, it's a small mirror. Like, you see that? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now I'm just kind of patting her in. So now that I've applied the cream bronzer, I'm going to use some powder bronzer. This is by Color Rain. I've had this one forever. I love it. It's subtle, does what I need it to do when I use it. This is in shade Cinnabay. And now I'm going to start setting everything else. Powder, I'm going to use Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. This is in Kunafa. And for this, I'm using a small Amazon powder puff for as much control as I can get. Let's see. Pressing it into the skin. I promise my hand is always ashy. It looks like I have been playing in this powder all day, and I promise I haven't. Such a mess. That's one thing I will say I noticed immediately. Ooh. That's one thing I'm going to say I noticed immediately upon stepping into the southern territory of the United States of these Americas. The humidity, baby, forget about it. My skin felt 10 years younger. I didn't even have to wear lotion. I'm like, where has this been all my life, or at least the past 6 years? Like, where has this been? Oh my goodness, it was glorious. I was able to go outside, y'all, and not have to slather on bacon grease, chicken fat, Vaseline, and baby oil just to turn around and be ashy again within the next 5 or 10 minutes. I love that for my skin. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It was so nice not to have to worry about your skin cracking every 2.5 seconds. Let's do our eyes. Now for my eye, this is a new product. I also picked this up at Sephora. This is by Danessa Myricks. This is the Color Fix Multi-Use Pearl Pigment Stick for eye, cheek, and lip. Again, love a good multi-purpose product. This one retails for $38. They have 2, 4, 6, 8 different combinations. And I used this one in the store, just kind of played around with it. It was a lot of fun. One thing I noticed was that it also has a cooling effect. Like when I rubbed it, the product on my hand, I'm like, why does my hand feel cool right there? Like something's wet. That was so cool to me. How many times did I just say cool? Y'all know what I meant. But one thing I will say when it comes to eye shimmers, for like eyeshadows, I'm not that much into them. It has to be a special occasion. But there is one thing about this particular combo. The one that I have, this is Mystic Taupe and Interstellar. This would be duo number 1. There was one thing in particular that happened when I applied this. I was like, oh yes, I have to get it. I will make it work. I have to get it. So let me see. Oh, and then their magnet. This is the dark shade again. This one is Mystic Taupe. I'll just show you guys. This is the one that gave me the cooling effect. Like, do you guys see the finish? Oh my gosh. Oh, stunning, stunning. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Looking at it again on my hand, I don't know. I think I might have to put it on. I was just gonna try and use the other side, which is Interstellar. This is how it looks. but look at it on the skin. Do you guys see those? I hope you guys are getting the effect, like the realness of these shades. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is why I purchased this. This one here, Interstellar, baby, Space Cowboy crawled so this one could strut. In the store and with it like blended out as a eyeshadow topper, oh my gosh, this one is everything you need and more. I'm going to first apply the Mystic Taupe, and this one is labeled as a metallic, whereas this one is a foil. Okay, here we go. Let me grab a mirror so I can get up close and personal with this product. Very cold. I mean, that is wild. It literally feels wet. That is so wild. Okay, and brush, small dense brush with maximum control, because I don't want this to go all over the place. Now we're gonna go in with this one, which is Interstellar. Oh my gosh, here we go. This is the one that sold me. These are so good. We're gonna move on to lips. Moving on to lips, where's my Sephora bag? I purchased 2 lip liners. These are from One Size. Lip Snatched Precision Lip Filler Pencil. I got one in a dark brown, which is gold coin, or excuse me, coin collector, my bad. And then this one is out of line. So I'm going to use out of line. See if I can give you guys a preview of what it looks like. It's this here. Now that we have our liner on, I'm going to go in using MAC Cosmetics. What is this? Velvet Teddy Matte Lipstick. And let's see. I'm at this point, we're experimenting, okay? How about that? I'm going to put on top Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb Cream Color Drip Lip Cream in shade Mauve Wives. I don't know, it's just something about that Interstellar that I feel like this Mauve Wives is just going to look amazing up against. Right guys, so that is it. Yeah. Off camera, I applied a little bit of Maybelline Sky High mascara in shade Jet Black. So we are looking good. I'm not gonna hold you guys much longer. Let's get to the get to. So for this one, what is this one called? The Underpainting Face Highlight and Contour Palette. Is it a buy? It's $65. Okay. Are you looking for something multi-purpose that you can carry possibly in your overnight bag, your vacation bag, your travel makeup bag? If you are, and you're not very heavy on contouring and blocking and highlighting, concealing, things of that nature, this is a buy. As you know, as we age, the skin on our face becomes that much more delicate and fragile. This is a buy. For the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Multi-Use Pigment Stick, me just using it on my eyes alone, I can't stop looking at them. I would say use in small increments so that you can blend, because that cooling effect must have something to do with the way that it dries. And once that cooling effect is gone, however you set it is where it's going to stay. But that is all I have for you, great people. Thank you so much for spending this Friday evening with me and playing in makeup. I am going to finish off my cocktail, go to my Amazon box, since I did get a ping that said, hey, your package has been delivered, and pick up my fragrances. But in any event, all items used to achieve this look will be in the description box below. Guys, thank you again so much for your support. I mean, the way you guys have showed up, I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have made it this far and you have not subscribed, consider joining the fam, sticking around and seeing what else we come up with. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time there is a upload from this channel. Guys, continue to be well, stay safe, exercise self-care. It is not a privilege, but a necessity. Make sure to check on your strong friends after you check in with yourself. And until next time, we shall chat again soon.